I like it better with someone next to me for sure. I don't even know what to do with my hands. It's got classic apple juice color.
And it is very crisp looking, lots of carbonation.
Looks very nice.
It looks festive.
It looks like it's gonna have a lot of hops.
Smells like a typical beer.
It smells really good.
It doesn't smell hoppy though.
There's too much foam.
It's not bad.
It's hoppy.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot.
Oh God.
See, if Kim was here, I'd give him my glass.
I find it kind of boring.
I was excited. And then it all changed.
It has a bitterness to it.
It's like aftertaste bitter.
Right now, the back of my tongue is really bitter.
Would never go out of my way to say, hey, you gotta buy this beer. This is the beer of beers. This is a beer that tastes like beer when you think, hey, I had a beer.
I really like this one. I would feel comfortable giving this to my friends. Absolutely.
I think I like it while it's in my mouth.
Ah.
Am I allowed to say that on camera?
It would be really good on a hot day too.
I like the initial taste, but I don't like the aftertaste.
I would say some kind of a citrus.
Maybe if I kept drinking it?
It's probably only a 5% beer. That's my guess.
This is one that I would probably seek out to buy.
What am I drinking?
Big Chutes Lager.
Big Chutes Lager.
Freehold Brewing.
That's from Calgary.
Hashtag Alberta by choice. Hashtag Freehold Brew. Hashtag Casual Libationist.
5.58%.
That's very specific.
It says fruity on here. I don't get fruity.
I don't get fruity.
It's got a nice can.
I like the can.
I've never seen this beer before.
I've never heard of this.
Just in case of emergency beer.
I don't mind this beer. What else you got? I'm interested.
This is not something I would drink on a normal basis.
Bomb shelter beer.
It's a good beer.
Would you have another? It says on the side of it. No.
I would order it. Basic lager, sports, no problem.
If we were all gonna die and we had to just hang out in this bomb shelter and get drunk, it would be this.
I feel like a news anchor. Local man drinks beer on set for free. Find out how at thecasuallibationist.com.
I like the look of this one.
I don't know if that's carbonation or if there's floaties.
Definitely a bit cloudy, that's for sure.
I do enjoy the smell.
It's either hops or molasses or both.
It's yummy. I like it.
There is a little bit of fruitiness in it, but yet it's still a bit bitter at the end.
Delicious.
Crisp. That's the word I'll use to describe it.
It's almost like creamy.
I'm not sure if it's citrusy or not that I'm tasting.
It's kind of sweet. It's definitely not, it's not bitter.
It's a little bit bitter, not super in your face, hoppy though.
It's not as hoppy as I thought it would be.
And maybe if this was a little warmer, it might bring out more of the flavor.
It's a very enjoyable beer.
It is still a little bit bitter for me.
It's a thicker beer than I'm used to.
If you handed me this beer with dinner, I'd be happy.
Definitely enjoyable, definitely drinkable. I very much enjoy it.
The aftertaste doesn't stay very long.
This one takes time to get used to.
The head stuck around, still foamy.
Would absolutely take this down constantly. It would be one of the beers that I order at a bar.
I'm glad that I tried it, but I'm not sure if I would order it.
Bent Stick Haymaker.
Bent Stick Haymaker Wheat Ale.
Alberta Wheat Ale.
From Edmonton, Alberta.
5%.
It is a 5% alcohol, which I actually thought it was stronger.
For me, that is very surprising that it's only 5%.
Maybe because it was bitter, I just automatically assumed I was getting more drunk than I am.
Bent Stick kind of looks like the fly swatter your mom used to hit you with when you were kids. Can't do that no more, but...
And I kind of like this DJ pint glass wizard going on.
It's got such a nice beginning, it really does.
It's drinkable.
I like how the barcode is telling me to get bent.
Kind of sounds inappropriate.
Yeah, I'd order it, but I don't think I would buy it again.
I wouldn't go out looking for this beer, but I would drink it.
Yeah, I'll drink it. If I'm like road trip to Edmonton beer.
Ben Stick, what else do you make? This one's enjoyable. I want others.
Doesn't really smell like anything. Oh. Can you pass it to me again? Can we start all over?
Oh, it's my favorite color. I like brown.
Oh my gosh, this is my kind of color.
Wow, that's friggin' dark.
You can't see your fingers through it, that's for damn sure.
Darker beers usually scare me.
It does look like a Coke.
I'm not sure what to make of this yet.
Is it coffee?
I taste a little bit of coffee, absolutely.
It's definitely malty, which I love.
That has a really strong flavor. I just don't know what it is.
Something similar to, not a Scotch ale, but I guess it's in that family?
I really like this beer.
It's not thick like you would normally expect from a darker beer.
It goes down smooth. It's really smooth.
It doesn't seem that heavy.
It's got a little bit of a bitter aftertaste, a little bit.
And it's much lighter than it looks.
I like it in my mouth better than I did in my nose, so there's that.
This is nice.
I would buy it. I don't even know what it is, and I would buy it.
Common Crown Brewing Company.
Coppersmith Brown Ale.
Coppersmith Brown Ale. I've had this.
This is Exhibit 3, the Coppersmith, so obviously they've got other beers.
In this beer, there's 4.9% alcohol.
I thought it was gonna be a little bit more. I thought it was gonna be like 5.5 or something.
Caramel sweetness that balances a slight biscuit aroma.
It's like a creamy caramel. That's what it is.
Biscuit, I'm not too sure about.
I don't smell biscuit.
Like, there's definitely a sweetness to it.
Be social, drink local. I like it.
It's not a bad beer.
I think I have one of their other beers in my fridge right now.
My family will be very surprised that I like a brown ale.
I think looking at it in the store, it wouldn't be my first choice of can, just because it's kind of boring.
I would buy this one again, for sure.
This could be my first time drinking a brown ale.
It's my kind of beer. Would recommend.
Good job, you guys.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this beer.
What am I drinking here?
This is friggin' dark.
When I see something dark like this, I think of a heavy meal.
The aroma, coffee.
Oh, that's coffee big time.
Punch you in the face, black coffee. I like it though.
It's kind of coffee and vanilla.
Like sort of after you've baked and your house just smells good.
There is zero carbonation to this, which is nice, thank you. My gut appreciates it.
There's not a lot of sweetness to it.
A little more bitter than I was expecting.
It's not heavy.
I like this because I don't feel full while I'm drinking it.
It's not so heavy that you're like, oh.
I wouldn't drink this during a meal.
I don't think you'd have it with a meal.
I think this has to be accompanied with something else.
But I would drink it after, like with donuts.
If you're into the darker beers, this is absolutely one for you.
I would buy this beer, like for sure.
Bench Creek Brewing.
Didn't you do a special on these guys? Yeah.
Black Spruce Porter.
It's a black spruce porter.
It claims it's strong at 5.8%.
I thought it was gonna be a little bit higher, to be honest.
This isn't really a 6. I'm not like gagging, but it's definitely a 5.8.
Just outside of Yellowhead County.
The north is beautiful. If you've ever been there,
It's got to have character if it's going to make it out here. I like that.
Got a phone number on here if you want to call them. Make prank phone calls, 780-517-708.
I'm also getting a little bit of bitterness at the end.
this is definitely a dinner beer.
Okay. I'm gonna drink this whole thing, and there's more in here.
There is still beer in this can.
That's quite a lot. And maybe it's just because I'm a girl.
So far, I'm very impressed with Bench Creek Brewery. I haven't had a bad beer from them yet.
It's definitely something that I would not be drinking fast, I think.
I wouldn't buy it, not for myself, but I do know people that like this kind of thing.
Bench Creek, well done. I would buy this beer. I'll tell my friends to buy this beer.
It would last quite a while sitting at my table.
This is a good beer. I enjoy it. I'm not Walter Cronkite. I'm not used to doing this by myself.
It would be cool to like drink these and keep them above your counters. You know what I'm talking about? In that space that nobody knows how to decorate, this is what you put up there. All of these Bench Creek brewing cans. There you go.
Trying to show off to that pretty girl down the street. Hey, you want one of these beers? Do you drink beer? Oh no, you're a tequila person. All right, this is gonna work out.
And I've heard that if you mention donuts or cake on the show, Mark brings you donuts and cake, so I'm just waiting.
You heard wrong.
I'm a big fan of rice. Like Edo Japan, when I'm stupidly hungover.
Okay.
First thing I run to is Edo Japan. I will pay somebody to go get me Edo Japan while I'm dying in bed.